So this is the first video in a series of videos I'm doing about product safety within the glue industry, and I thought a great place to start off would be for me to share my story and tell you how I ended up over the last 9 years being an advocate for product safety, learning all I could about the truth behind what happens in the lash industry, as in the lack of regulations, the low grade quality ingredients, and the amount of allergic reactions that are happening to clients and lash artists as well. So I entered the lash industry in 2012 and I was quite a busy lasher back then, probably lashing 6 days a week, maybe 10, 12 hours a day. And in 2014, I started developing symptoms that were an intolerance that then led to a full-blown reaction to lash adhesives. So first of all, it started off with me having really bad headaches. Now, I'm a really healthy person, touch wood, and even back then I never suffered with headaches, but I was getting these just horrible migraines. And when I blew my nose, without sounding gross, I had black coming out of my nose. It was disgusting. I was really light sensitive all of a sudden, so to the light over the top of my couch. Sinus pain, like I had like a sinus infection all of the time. I would get like itchy skin, especially sort of round my face and under here all the time. I thought I was maybe allergic to a shampoo or something. I would have cold like symptoms, a tight chest, a cough, and just overall I felt really run down. I thought I had like chronic fatigue or something because I just felt so sick, but I never really joined the dots on it, because what happened was when I wasn't lashing, so if I'd taken like a couple of days off over the weekend or something, I almost felt so much better, and I thought, oh, maybe it's just because I've taken a couple of days off, I'm not working. And then the minute that I would go back to work, literally like all of these symptoms would start again. And I visited the GP, they couldn't find anything wrong with me. And I just basically suffered in sort of silence and kept doing what I was doing, and just progressively got worse and worse and worse until one day the penny dropped, because I was just so sick from lashing. And in a nutshell, I had developed an allergy to the glue that I was using, and this was glue that was coming out of the Far East. It was the only way we could get our lash products back then, so we didn't have any UK lash liquid suppliers or even European ones. I'm from the UK, as you can tell, and we had no choice but to buy our products from the Far East. But I was actually buying it from an American company who bought it originally from the Far East, because that's where the manufacturers are, and then I would buy it off them and bring it over here. And that's what then led me on a journey, because I just couldn't lash anymore. And this is how I'd made my money. You know, I'd worked really hard over 2 years to be a really good lash artist, and I loved what I did, and I had a really good client base, but I was becoming so sick. So I thought, you know what, there's got to be a better way to do this. And my dad is an inventor of products, and I thought, you know what, I have that sort of that trait from him as well. So this is what led me down the path back in 2014 to bring in a range of safe lash products that would allow me to be able to lash again, and also supply other lash artists with the same, because it wasn't just me. It can't be just me that was having this reaction to lash glue. So in 2015, my brand Eyelash Excellence was born, and over the last 9 years, I have been trying to educate the lash industry on what we call the dark side of what goes on, which I'm going to talk about in another video. But again, I must say, 9 years on, I'm a very happy, healthy lash artist. I can lash again, and I can wear lashes again. And this is all down 100%, I believe, down to the safe products that I use. The UK made lash adhesives. It's not just the adhesives, the whole system as well. Don't ignore all the other things, the primers, the bonders, the cleansers, the removers. All of these have to be high grade, because you are exposing yourself and your clients to these, and you inhaling them. You're basically ingesting them into your body. You know, they're attaching to all of your mucous membranes, you know, your eyes, you know, the lining of your nose, your mouth. This is how it gets ingested into the body. So every system that you use has to be safe. And like I said, I'm going to talk more about this, but I'm very happy to say that I'm happy and healthy. And I don't want anyone to go through what I had to go through. I was so sick, I nearly lost my career. And it's lucky that I had the tenacity to actually take this forward and find amazing UK manufacturers, which I work really closely with. And I've tried my best to learn as much as I can. I'm not a scientist. you know, science never interested me, but actually learning about the products and the ingredients and actually what goes on that no one talks about in an unregulated industry, the crap that goes into our lash products. No wonder I was so freaking sick, you know. Um, but there you go. So that's my story. So if you are somebody that is having symptoms of either an intolerance, and I will talk about intolerances versus full-on allergic reactions in another video, there potentially is hope for you, as there is for me. Don't think it's always game over. Okay, for some that are severely allergic, yes, it is. Okay, but we might have a way around that coming soon. But if you want to know any more on this, obviously, please keep watching my videos. Feel free to reach out to me. It's probably better you can drop a comment, but always send me a private email. I'll drop my email address below in the comments because it's not always easy to follow up with this. But yeah, don't forget to like this video if you found this useful and subscribe for more updates if you haven't done so. Also, if you're looking for safe lash liquids and glues, head over to my website eyelashexcellence.com. We also do wholesale and white label as well for other companies that want to jump on this safe products lash bandwagon. So yeah, lots of information coming in my other videos, so please don't forget to check them out.